Hi, this is Pega Samai. My paintings represent two main chapters in my life as they relate to women, one of oppression and one of opportunity. The first part covers my childhood in Iran and the second covers my life after I immigrated to the USA and since I became a mother. Both phases provided impetus of my own introspection and discovery around what it means to be a woman. Special thanks to Art Renewal Center, to juries and designers. Thank you.
Hi, I am Bea Cruz, and I was inspired by the art piece Bound to Hindrance by Pega Samai, a painting that symbolizes the fading role of women in society where men hold the majority of the power. I was inspired to make a piece that is contrary between a structured waist corset and the light, airy silhouette of the tulle, a contrast between the hindrances and the freedom of women in society. It has been an uphill fight centuries after centuries. Women have not been heard or believed. Women have struggled against inequality and oppression. And women up until the present are still affected by violence and discrimination in all aspects of life. The only difference now is that cycle is ending, and us women are in great force ever than before to fight back and make sure our voices are heard.
Hello, I'm Dominic Avant, and in Repose, my inspiration came where I just wanted to paint an African American figure in a very positive way, and that was largely in contrast to a lot of recent years with the protest and racial unrest that was going on. So I said I want something to be spiritually charged and full of light, and basically I have had two different approaches going on with this piece. I had the background handled in a very impressionistic, using large light and dark masses to kind of allow the eye to flow throughout the composition. The figure, however, was more of a classical realism approach, and you can see I'm slowing down, modeling up the form, and paying very careful attention to nuances and subtleties and facial expression, trying to get a sense of that internal monologue, which would be echoing that kind of tranquil, peaceful vibe going throughout the whole environment. So that's basically where I was coming from with Pose. I just want to say thank you to ARC, Fashion Week, and big shout out to all those other artists that were nominated. Work looks beautiful, great, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you, bye.
Hi, San Diego family. I'm LaShanza, owner of Iana, and I'm going to tell you why I chose the painting I did. So I chose Repose. Sorry, it's a little bit of a tongue twister for me, because I instantly fell in love with the painting. It was this beautiful brown-skinned girl, and it looked like she had fallen asleep wearing this beautiful shawl and dress in this forest. So I was just like, 5 seconds later, it was me emailing Samantha right back saying, I want this is me, mine. So if you're looking at this, you're probably looking alongside the dress now. So the dress has this beautiful vines, and that's to go with all the trees and greenery that was in the background. And then it has this corset that has this bust full of flowers and butterflies, along with this long train tulle dress that also has flowers and butterflies. And the reason why I came up with that concept, because I was thinking, this beautiful woman has fallen asleep in a garden. So why not bring the garden to the garment? So I would think of it as like a modern day Cinderella, or Sleeping Beauty, if she was to fall asleep in a garden waiting for her Prince Charming. So she would be beautiful, she would be made all up, and she would just be ready for him. So that's why the dress looks how it does.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Gooding, and I'm the creator of Spanish Memories. This painting was inspired by an early 1800s piece of pottery that came from Estella, Spain, and I added the roses to the composition and let them dry for a period, just to give the painting a sense of history and the passage of time.
Hi, my name is Whitley Heflin. I'm the owner and creator of J2911, a semi-sustainable fashion brand. The painting that I chose was Spanish Memories by Jeremy Gooding. I love the strokes of gray that was used to create the ceramic jug. I also love the pink flowers that were cascading. This reminded me so much of a Spanish flamenco dancer. I could see ruffles, I could see denim, which would give it structure, it would give it that color, and it would give it that same type of texture. I also used white sheer curtains for the sleeves and the top that gave it the softness that the flowers once had. I used 3 pair of denim jeans and 2 white sheer curtains to construct this entire garment, all thrifted from my local secondhand store. I also hand placed little pink embroidered flowers all over the top and the sleeves. I custom dyed the dress. I bleach dyed it 3 times to get it as light as I'd like it to, and then dyed it gray. The thing I love the best about this garment are the imperfections. The painting gave me a very vintage feel, like this water jug and these flowers have been around for a while. They've experienced some things, they have wisdom, and they may have a little character, but there's a lot of beauty within this painting. It was the look and the message that I aim to convey with this garment. Sustainability is one of the core foundational principles for J2911. We believe that in the same manner that everyone recycles plastic, cardboard, aluminum, and other items, why not recycle your clothes? It will help eliminate waste around the world while also giving new life to something that was once unwanted. I get the most joy in adding a new piece to my collection that is absolutely one of a kind, and I created myself.
Seven Hearts is a piece that talks about the union between people, about how deep and unconditional the love can be. The vision of a tale from a real perspective was the main point in a crowded and dense atmosphere to accentuate the sadness of this moment.
Hello, I'm Melissa and this is Lauren. We are fashion designers and soulmates, and our collaboration label is L Label Loves MV Bikini.
And for this year's Sotheby's Art Renewal Center 2021 Challenge, we chose a gorgeous painting by Aranza Sestayo called Seven Hearts. We chose this painting for the way it frames true love. Because even though love can render passion and ignorant bliss and ecstasy and all of those wonderful things, that truest love requires truest soulmates.
What makes us unique is that we believe that being true to your soul and fearless in what you wear can bring joy to your heart, and that joy can be contagious to us all.
I am artist Tina Garrett, and this is my award-winning painting, Bravado, inspired by real cattleman, horseman and actor, and stuntman, Andy Humble. The real thing, Andy's life has been full of adversity, and yet he walks through life with a sense of bravado, and being in his presence is inspiration enough for 1,000 paintings.
Hi, my name is Kristen Conrad. I am the designer of Moondust Concepts, Porcelain Accessories and Designs. The painting that I have selected for the Art Renewal and Fashion Week San Diego was Bravado by artist Tina Garrett. The reason I picked this specific painting was when I looked at it, it just really reflected an overall mood. It was dramatic, it was casual, and I just kind of was left a little bit intrigued by it all. So they say, what's in a name? So the painting's name was Bravado, which through a little bit of research, I have found that bravado stems from the word bravo, the Italian word. And that was known as courageous or wild. Well, what we know that to be now is a sense of arrogance or an overbearing attitude. Well, I think Tina Garrett encapsulates this beautifully with the cowboy in the forefront and the dramatic tornado that's happening behind her. I have chosen to do pieces, a set of 5. We have a bolo necklace, a belt buckle, a ring, a hat band, and a bracelet. In the accents of the bolo necklace, the belt, and the hat band, I have chosen to use red to accent to the cowboy's shirt. On an angle, the porcelain pieces have a metallic and silica overlay, which create a high metallic sheen, which you will see from a different angle. One angle you might see the blue underlayer, and on another angle you might see a high sheen of golds, reds, blues, and greens, which all pick up from the background. I hope you enjoy what I have designed. Thank you.
Hello, Jim Mitvicker. I'm a painter in Northern California. Welcome to my studio. We're walking inside here. My painting, Red Rhododendrons. It's an honor to have it in the Art Renewal Center exhibition and to have won the Fashion Week San Diego Award. I clipped the roadies from outside the studio, set them up here under the skylight, painted from life. It's how I always work. Thank you very much.
My name is Ashley Perry. I'm the owner and designer of My Generation Tees, and my piece was the Red Rhododendron, and I wanted to bring more vibrant, more electric feel and colors to these pieces that I created for this art piece, and I hope all of you guys enjoy this. Thank you.
Hola, mi nombre es Jesús Inglés, tengo 32 años y puedo decir que a día de hoy en adelante dedico y dedicaré toda mi obra por la protección de la naturaleza. Pienso que el ser humano tiene una función vital en su existencia, que es proteger la madre que le dio la vida, la naturaleza. Por eso, a través de la mejor forma que sé, que son mis pinceles, mis pinturas, quiero transmitir ese mensaje a la sociedad por un futuro mejor. Un saludo.
Hi, I'm Janet Ramirez, designer for NOLA. I was lucky enough to be paired with Jesus Ingles's art piece, Extinction. And what drew me to this piece was this little girl's neon bright green hair. I felt like it just highlighted her willpower and bravery to protect these animals around her. And in her eyes, I feel like I can see her determination for change and for the betterment of our planet. And this inspired me to think green when designing my pieces. And from the threads to the ribbons to the material I used for my outfits, I decided to upcycle for the first time, and I loved it. I just feel like as designers, upcycling is one of the ways that we can help contribute to the betterment of our planet.
Hi, I'm Luz Farrow. In my work, I like to explore the space that lies between two extremes. It began with having grown up between two cultures, between Canada and Portugal. Within that intangible space, between black and white, shadow and light, male and female, that's where ideas, values, and feelings transition and take form. My drawing, Twilight Greetings, is a personification between day and night, a guide between wakefulness and dreaming.
Hi, my name is Kayla Olson. I'm the designer and owner of Outsiders Clothing, and this is my piece, Woman, which was inspired by the piece, Twilight Greetings. This piece is about the struggles of being a woman and questioning where you fit into society. I chose a wedding dress because I feel like it's the most overused symbol for what it means to be a woman, and so I destroyed it. The painting I chose to create my piece around was of a misfit clown, and the description read, "Who are you and where do you belong?" And as a woman, that's something I've asked myself way too many times. Who to be, what to wear, how to act. The bottom of this dress holds over 200 real-life stories from women around the world who have faced misogyny, sexism, or sexual assault, aka the 97%. This dress not only shows our pain, but even more, it shows our strength. We are women.
My name is Susan Patterson. I'm from Nova Scotia, Canada. My painting's inspired by my collection of silver and lace. I love the textures and colors and details of the antique pieces. The painting is almost monochromatic. I love working within a narrow range of color, preferring to pick out all the subtle changes in colors. And I love working with reflections. It creates kind of another world within the painting that is a lot of fun to explore.
My name is Sierra Mitchell, and my painting is Studio Reflections. And I chose this painting because it had a lot of dimension, and the silver it was the reflection in it, and you can just make out the person in the background. And I really like that. It has a lot of highs and lows, and just with the geometry in it. And that was really speaking to me when I was looking at all of the artwork. And so when I started choosing fabrics and everything, I just thought of mirrors and, the reflections that you can get off of that. And then so I did go a little Ziggy Stardust on it because I like the 70s kind of look. And, so I just kind of went that direction. And it's a dark side and a light side, kind of inspired by the whites and the dark silver that's in the painting. And just the painting spoke to me, and then I just kind of went from there. But I used a lot of mirrors and silver reflective pieces and a lot of nude so that you can kind of get like the body of the person in the reflection in the background. And that's where I went with the painting.